Welcome to the Fall Prevention Checklist. In this part of the section, I'll take you through a detailed list of falling risk factors, including environmental risk factors and personal risk factors that can help you make the little changes that you need to minimize your chances of falling. About half of all falls happen around the house, and about a third of them involve environmental hazards at home. The first part of the checklist will focus on how to make your environment safer for falls. Okay, we'll talk about your floors first. Number one, throw rugs. Now, throw rugs are a particularly dangerous thing to have around the house, especially if they don't have a sticky bottom or sticky tape that holds them down. Your feet can slide on them and they can also get stuck underneath them. So make sure throw rugs at home are securely fastened to the floor or get rid of them altogether. Number two, is there any stuff on your floors that doesn't need to be there? Like magazines and boxes, shoes, any kind of clutter is going to increase your chances of falling. So make sure you remove anything that doesn't need to be on your floors out of the way. Number three, are there any cords or wires that you might trip on your floors? Make sure to wrap cords or wires out of the footpath and as close as you can to the wall to make sure you don't trip on them. Also, make sure you don't have any wires that you have to step over in your home. Number four, do you have to walk around your furniture as you move through some of your rooms? What you want to make sure to do for fall prevention is make sure that you make unobstructed and clear walking paths so you don't trip over your furniture, especially at night. Number five, is the carpet on your floors loose or torn instead of being tight? Remember that carpet is a dangerous falling hazard if it's not pulled nice and tight to the wall or if there's any holes in it. So make sure you make any repairs to your carpet that are necessary around the home. On to the kitchen. Number six, do you have anything stored in your kitchen like spices or anything else that's stored high up that you have to get on a footstool to get? Make sure to move anything down that you use normally down to a reachable height, a safe height, so you don't have to get up on a footstool to reach things. Number seven, if you do use a step stool, make sure that it's stable and secure. You don't want to get up on a step stool that's starting to get rickety. It'll go out on you and you'll fall from a much higher distance. So if you have a step stool at home, if it's not stable, either repair it or get rid of it right now and get a new one. Number eight, do you have slippery mats on your kitchen floors? Now, most kitchen floors are made of a different material than the rest of the home. A lot of them are a little more slippery. So if you have mats in there, make sure they're stuck securely to the floor, make sure they don't slide out from underneath you, and make sure that your feet don't get stuck underneath them. On to the bathroom. Number nine, is your shower or tub floor especially slippery? One of the most dangerous places in the home for falls is inside a wet shower. So if that's the case, make sure to get a nice non-slip mat or a sticky strip to put on the bottom of the shower floor to prevent falls. Number 10, is your toilet too low for you? If the toilet's too low, it'll become very difficult to reach, it'll become difficult to get off. If that's the case, it can become a real danger inside the home. So what you can do is install grab bars to help you down and to help you get back up, or what you can do is put on a modified toilet seat which will raise it up and make it easier for you to reach. Before we go any further, I want to quickly demonstrate how to get up from a low toilet or a low chair or any low position at all. Okay, how to get up from a low position, like a low chair or a low stool. Now, over the years, I've heard people mention this a few times. When they get into a position that's really low and their legs are out in front of them and they go to get up, they realize they can't do it. Remember, your leverage is not very good in that position. So here's what I suggest. The best way to get up from a low position is actually to spread the legs apart, scoot back a little bit. You're going to use your arms on this one. You're going to put them between your legs. What you want to remember is that your body always follows your head, okay? So here's the technique. Legs spread apart, arms in between the legs to push off. What I'm going to do is keep the arms totally straight and then lean forward with the head. One more time. Okay? Legs apart, arms straight right in the middle. I'm going to lean forward with my head, just taking it this way. And you should pop right out of the chair. Okay, this same technique is going to work if you're stuck on a low toilet seat as well, okay? So if you can't get up, With your legs in front, all you got to do is slide back on the seat, spread your legs apart, okay, as wide as you can, bring your hands to the middle, and just lean forward with your head, and you should come right up. Number 11, do you feel safe standing and moving in the shower? If you don't, what you can do is install some bars next to and inside the shower that you can use while you're moving around in there. Or what you can do is actually put in a shower chair so you can sit in there more comfortably, especially if you get dizzy. Now let's talk about your stairs. Number 12, do you have good lighting at the top and the bottom of your stairs? If you don't, you may not be able to see where you're going with every step, and it's only going to increase your chances of falling. So make sure to have good lighting at the top, the middle, and the bottom of your staircase. Number 13, do you have light switches at the top and the bottoms of your stairs? A lot of older homes only have one or the other. So if you're going up the stairs in the dark or down the stairs in the dark, either way, it's going to increase your chances of falls. So if you can, try to have a light switch put in at the top and the bottom of your stairs. Number 14, do you have handrails for all of your stairs at home? This goes for stairs that are inside and outside the home. You want to make sure to have at least one handrail for each set of stairs that you have to prevent falls. Number 15, is the carpet loose or torn on your stairs? Just like any other carpet in the home, if it's torn or if it's not tight to the wall, it's going to be a falling hazard. So make sure to repair the carpet on your stairs as quickly as possible. Number 16, do you have any broken, loose, or uneven steps? If you do, it will increase your chances of falling. So just like the carpet, try to make sure to make any other repairs to your stairs as quickly as you can. Number 17, is there any clutter or stuff on your stairs that doesn't need to be there? Like magazines, shoes, boxes, papers, anything at all on your stairs will increase your chances of falling as well. So make sure to move anything that doesn't need to be on your stairs out of the way. Number 18, are your steps too steep? For fall prevention, it's been proven that steps should be no higher than 7 inches, and in fact, stairs of about 5 to 6 inches in height are even better. Number 19, are your stairs deep enough? It's been proven for fall prevention that stair treads should be big enough to accept the entire foot. So a minimum of 8 inches is necessary, but 10 to 11 inches for stair depth is better. On to the bedroom. Number 20. Is the path from your bed to the bathroom well lit? A lot of falls happen in the middle of the night when people get up to go to the bathroom, they can't quite see where they're going, they trip over something, and they fall. So what you want to do is make sure to get a good system of lights from your bed to the bathroom, even if it just includes putting in a couple of night lights that stay on all night. Number 21, is there a light source right next to the bed? If something happens in the middle of the night and you have to get up, you don't want to be moving around in a dark room. So for fall prevention, try to get a light source that's right next to the bed. Number 22, do you have a telephone right next to the bed? It's been proven that a lot of falls occur when people get up in the middle of the night, they go to answer the phone when they're tired, and they trip over something and they fall. So putting a phone next to your bed can be a big asset for fall prevention. All right, outside. Number 23. Are your outside steps slick or slippery when they get wet? If that's the case, there's paint you can apply to the steps that'll give you more grip, and there's also sticky strips that you can apply to the top of the stairs that'll help with fall prevention. Number 24. Is the path from your car to your door well lit? Just like going from your bedroom to the bathroom and wanting to make sure it's well lit, it's exactly the same going from your car to your front door. There's 100 things you can trip on if the light is not right. So try to make sure the path from your car to your door is well lit. Number 25. Are there hoses, tools, or any other kind of clutter on your pathways or your outside steps? Just like your inside pathways and your inside steps, any kind of clutter that's in your way, especially when you're least expecting it, can increase your chances of falling. So try to make sure you clean up all the clutter and keep your pathways on the outside and your outside steps nice and clear. Number 26. Are your steps or outside walkways icy in the wintertime? If that's the case, make sure you shovel or get someone to shovel your walkways as soon as you can after a storm, and then lay down salt or a combination of salt and sand on the ice to prevent falls. The last environmental risk factor that I wanted to cover is number 27, animals around the house, like cats and dogs. Every year, falls occur due to people either being knocked over by their larger animals or simply tripping over their smaller animals. So when it comes to animals and fall prevention, you have a couple of important decisions to make. Number one, decide whether or not the animals that you have are safe for you to have in the home. And number two, if they are, what you can also do to make it more predictable is cordon off certain areas of the home where the animals will and won't be. And that'll make a big difference for fall prevention.